When I was young, I was the best mountain master in the old forest. After my wife passed away unexpectedly, I sold all my foraging gear. I raised my son all by myself, playing both father and mother.
Grandpa, I want some soup.
All right, Grandpa will get you some right now. Dad.
Who told you to cook this stinky stuff in the house? I hate the earthy smell of this muddy junk, so you cooked this stinky stuff just to mess up my pot, didn't you?
Liang Li. Today is my 50th birthday. Dad doesn't have any other wishes, just wanted a bowl of mushroom soup one foraged myself.
Dad, we live in the city now, not the old forest farm. These wild mushrooms aren't inspected, and they smell earthy. Quickly, dump this pot out. It's disgusting to look at.
Jianqi,
Dad, these mushrooms would cost 20 or 30 yuan per 50 grams if you bought them in the city, right? Since you have that money, couldn't you just buy something everyone likes from the supermarket?
Back then, to help you with the down payment for your new house, I sold the old family home in the forest. For years, my entire pension went to your mortgage. Now, I don't even have 20 yuan in my pocket to buy a plaster. I finally managed to pick some ganba mushrooms from the back mountain to celebrate my birthday. How is that selfish? What's wrong with me eating some ganba mushrooms?
Dad, why are you shouting? Liang Li's family had already made it clear that if they didn't buy a new house in the city, the wedding would be called off. We brought you to the city so you could enjoy your golden years with us.
For all these years, I've done all the housework by myself. Taking care of the child, washing clothes, and living in this storage room. You've used me like a free servant. I'm living a miserable life. Now, on my birthday, you even despise me for wanting a bowl of hot soup.
Dad, I really don't like what you're saying. If we hadn't brought you to the city, you'd still be just a muddy mountain forager your whole life. And you still have the nerve to get angry with us here?
That's enough, Dad. You've never celebrated a birthday your whole life in the mountains, so one more won't hurt. Liang Li's dad is coming over later to discuss something. Go air out on the balcony, disinfect yourself, and don't wander around the living room. Dad, why are you here so early? It's hot outside, please come in.
What's that smell? Why did you pour a perfectly good pot of broth directly into the trash?
Oh, I almost forgot. My dad hasn't had a good appetite lately, and he loves fresh wild mountain delicacies the most. Jianqi, don't just stand there. Go to the upscale market downstairs and buy a few pounds of the freshest matsutake to cook.
Dad, I know you enjoy a drink now and then. This is Changbai mountain ginseng wine I specially prepared.
This premium ginseng wine must have cost a lot, right?
Over 2,000 yuan. As long as you like it, Dad, it's worth it.
Jianqi, can you give me 20 yuan? Dad, it's raining today. My rheumatism is acting up, and my legs hurt terribly. I want to buy the cheapest hot patch to ease the pain.
Dad, can you be more sensible? This month's mortgage was just deducted, and I just used my credit card to buy the ginseng wine. Your leg pain is an old problem. What's wrong with enduring it for a couple of days? Do you have to cause trouble for everyone at a time like this?
Xiao Jianqi, what's gotten into you? Today I wanted a bowl of soup. Your wife said it was too rustic. My legs hurt from rheumatism, and I asked you for 20 yuan to buy a patch. You said you just used your credit card. I put up with that too. But you need to explain something to me. Why is it okay for your father-in-law to want mountain delicacies, but not for me to have a bowl of mushroom soup? Your father-in-law can drink ginseng wine worth over 2,000 yuan. But I can't ask you for 20 yuan to buy a patch?
Because my dad brings high-end nutritional supplements every time he visits. And he often gives us money to help with our mortgage.
I'm the one who takes care of everything, big and small, in this house. I raised Xiaobao all by myself. I've taken care of all your needs, from food to laundry. My entire pension went to cover your debts, and now you have the nerve to say I don't support you?
My daughter was kind enough to let you stay here. Saying something like that is heartless.
Dad, can you please stop making a scene? If you're not embarrassed, I am. Apologize to Liang Li's dad right now.
I've done nothing wrong. I will not apologize. You might not have a backbone, but I do.
Let him go. Let him go. Let's see what trouble he can stir up out there.
Grandpa, will I ever get to drink your mushroom soup again?
When you're older, Grandpa will take you to the big mountains outside to drink it. Drink as much as you want.
Uncle Dahe, it really is you.
There's no way I'm going back to Jianqi's place. That couple went too far.
Uncle. When I was a kid, I was playing carelessly on the cliff edge and slipped. You risked your life to save me. From now on, you'll live with me. I'll take care of you in your old age.
Look at your living conditions. You can barely support yourself. Xuanzi, do you want to get rich?
Yes, I dream of making big money.
Alright, then go to bed early tonight. I'll wake you up at midnight to go foraging.
Isn't that a bit too early? We won't find anything if we go now.
This time of day is the best opportunity. Last night was extremely muggy. Today is the big backwash before a thunderstorm. That's when the most valuable goods are buried underground. Follow my steps closely. Don't bother picking those cheap, worthless things growing on the surface. Even if you fill this entire bamboo basket, it won't be worth much. Since we're here, we're only going for the most expensive stuff.
Uncle Dahe, I just shined my powerful flashlight around and saw nothing. How did you just conjure up these wild red rishi?
Look at the details on the ground. The edge of the pine shade is a rounded arc. If you see crimson moss pushing out from the cracks, it means the earth's energy is flowing beneath, and good stuff is definitely hidden there. Using this method, you'll hit the mark every time when digging for mud mushrooms.
Premium red reishi, termite mushrooms, and pure wild black truffles. All these valuable things together must weigh at least over 2 pounds. Uncle, we've really struck it rich this time.
Not enough. Give me the floating rope from your body. You wait for me outside the safe zone.
Uncle, what are you doing?
It's rare to encounter such a massive thunderstorm and a strong tide of mountain goods. I want to check out the Rolling Stone Cliff deeper inside. See if there's anything even more valuable.
The Rolling Stone Cliff is too dangerous, with strong winds and lots of rocks.
The greater the risk, the more valuable the goods beneath. I've been roaming these old forests for most of my life, and this skill is what I rely on.
Oh my god, isn't that old man Co Dahe, the most formidable mountain master from our logging camp back in the day?
Didn't he sell off all his assets to move into a high-rise apartment in the city with his son and live a comfortable life? Why is he back in this muddy forest today?
What kind of mountain master? A good man doesn't dwell on past glories.
He's already got 1 foot in the grave at his age.
He probably got kicked out by his daughter-in-law for being a nuisance in the city. Exactly, with his old bones and weak body now, he can probably only pick up scraps that no one else wants at the foot of the mountain. Hey, old man, these red reishi of yours aren't good quality. Last night's heavy rain meant these mountain goods absorbed too much moisture. They won't last, they'll rot quickly. How about this? I, Wang Mazi, will take a loss today. I'll buy all 3 baskets for 500 yuan. Consider it charity for someone who got kicked out by city folks.
500 yuan. What nonsense are you spouting? These are pure wild premium red reishi and termite mushrooms that we dug out during a massive thunderstorm, without a single scratch. Over 100 pounds, and you offer 500 yuan. You're taking advantage of the situation, outright robbing us.
In this town's market, if I, Wang Mazi, say it's worth 500, then it's only worth 500. Who dares to offer a higher price than me won't get it. Otherwise, you can all just carry your rotten junk home and drink muddy soup.
I'll take it all for 50,000. Premium red reishi, spiny termite mushrooms, and pure wild ninja black truffles. These are all top-grade goods extremely hard to find on the market. Every single root is perfectly intact, not even the thin membrane of the mycelium is damaged. The way these were harvested is incredibly professional. Uncle, I'll buy everything at 10% above the highest market price.
Hey, President Shen. Our restaurant is also in urgent need of these termite mushrooms. I'll offer 20% more.
I'll offer 30% more.
I'll add another 50 and take it all. Our Shenyao group is determined to have them today. Anyone who wants to raise the price can try to challenge our financial power.
Oh, it's President Shen of Shenyao Pharmaceuticals. They're a big company. Who can compete with them financially?
Forget it. Don't bother with this trouble.
30 catties of premium red reishi, 50 catties of termite mushrooms. 20 catties of pure wild black truffles. At President Shen's sky-high price, with an extra 50%. Uncle Dahe. 50,000 yuan, a whole 50,000 yuan. We've never seen so much money in our lives, and we earned it in one night.
What are you panicking about? Zip it. You look like you've never seen anything before.
Uncle, did you really dig all these mountain goods in this basket by yourself in one night? Your incredible skill at reading the land and identifying mountain treasures is truly amazing. From now on, if you have any more of these top-grade wild goods, don't waste your time at this muddy market. Just call me directly. However many caddies you have, I, Shen Lanxiang, have the appetite to buy it all.
President Shen is straightforward and generous. She's someone who can do big business. However, I have one more hidden treasure here. I wonder if President Shen can afford it? This priceless treasure.
I thought it was some kind of hidden treasure. Isn't this just a broken pine root that's everywhere in Changbai Mountain?
Is this a wild, century-old, 9-jin-old mountain ginseng? Oh my goodness. And it's not just a premium specimen with 9 leaves and multiple tiers? Even every single root hair is completely undamaged and alive. To be honest, our Shenyao group has been searching high and low for 3 whole years for this living, king of medicine, mother plant for gene extraction. And today, I actually found it in this small market. 300,000. I represent the group and offer 300,000 right now to buy this premium century-old mountain ginseng.
How much? 300,000? 300,000 for one ginseng root.
300,000 is a fair price for you. Deal.
A rotten root for a house.
Please sign here. I'll have the group's finance department expedite the 300,000 payment to your account immediately. Uncle, may I ask your name?
Xiao Dahe. Just a rough old man who was kicked out of his villa last night by his own son and daughter-in-law for being dirty and smelly.
Xiao Dahe, you are too modest. Our Shenyao group is hosting a very important foreign delegation tonight at a luxury hotel in the provincial capital. They specifically requested royal rock ear stewed with wild broth from Changbai Mountain on the menu. But this kind of thing, found only on cliffs, is impossible to buy. Since you can forage a century-old, 9-jin wild old mountain ginseng in a thunderstorm, I wonder if you'd be willing to venture into the most dangerous Black Bear Gulch cliff? As long as you can get genuine royal rock ear, you can name your price.
Black Bear Gulch, that's a sheer cliff, hundreds of meters straight down with no turning points, a dead end. Uncle Dahe, we have 350,000 in our account now. There's no need to risk your life again.
Shut your mouth. It'd be a crime not to make money when it's available. The premium royal rock ear from Black Bear Gulch has an extremely low yield and is incredibly dangerous. One slip and you're shattered to pieces. I don't want your empty verbal promises.
Master Xiao is truly a straightforward person. I will buy back everything at 5 times the highest market price. Master Xiao, to show our group's absolute sincerity, I will personally give you an additional 50,000 yuan as a huge deposit.
Plus this 50,000 deposit. That's a full 400,000 now. Pack up the stall.
Uncle, where are we going now?
To prepare for Black Bear Gulch this afternoon.
The climbing ropes.
No, now that we have capital, we need to get some top-notch personal gear first. Boss, I'll take it. 2 sets of the highest-end German imported double-locking climbing ropes, plus 2 sets of heavy-duty fall arresters. They must have Kevlar anti-abrasion inner protection. No second-hand stuff. I want all military spec, in-stock items. I'll scan the code and pay the full amount immediately.
Uncle Dahe, these imported ropes and fall arresters, one set alone costs thousands, even tens of thousands, right? Why are we spending so much money on these ropes?
We rely on these hands to earn big money on cliffs and precipices. These life-saving tools are absolutely not to be skimped on. This set is for you. Hold it tight.
Dad, you're hiding in this deep mountain forest, in the fog? Where did you get so much money to buy all this stuff?
What? Do I need to report to you for buying gear with the clean money I earned by my own hard work this morning?
Dad, quickly return the money you spent on these broken ropes and give all the cash to me. The peripheral project for the forest road I contracted had a major accident. Last night, a heavy rainstorm caused the anti-theft wall I built to collapse completely. It smashed someone's imported excavator into scrap metal. Now the foreman is leading people to block me everywhere. They're demanding 200,000 from me. If I don't get the money to save myself immediately, I'll be sued and go to jail. Quickly take out all the money you spent on gear to pay off the debt.
You cut corners on the project, disregarding others' lives. Now that an accident happened and you're being chased for debt, you come to me for money. You want me to use the money I earned with my life to fill the rotten hole of your fraudulent accounts? Dream on.
Dad, are you even human? You have so much money now, and you won't even use it to save your own son's life? How can your heart be so cruel?
Return the ropes? These ropes are my trump card for saving my life when I go down the Black Bear Gulch cliff this afternoon. In your eyes, my old life isn't even worth the dirty money you used to escape debt.
Dad, since you're selfish and won't give me money, you must hand over the prospecting license. Just now, a big boss from out of town said he's willing to pay $300,000 for a guide license like this, one that allows unrestricted access to the entire forest area. If you give me the prospecting license to sell, I can completely turn my life around.
This prospecting license is the lifeblood passed down through 3 generations of our old forestry family. It's a legitimate permit for respectful, regulated mining. You want me to sell it to those bosses who illegally poach precious redwood?
I don't care about that anymore. What does the forest being destroyed have to do with me? I just need money to pay off my debts. You'll hand it over today, whether you want to or not.
The treasures of the mountains, our generation risked our lives on cliffs to get them. I, Xiao Dahe, would rather throw my money into an abyss than pay a single cent of your dirty debts.
You're being so heartless. Fine, you're leaving me to die today. When you're old and sick, don't expect me to take care of you for even a day. Just hug these old ropes for the rest of your life.
Schwanzi, clip on the main lock. Get your gear. The rain just passed, the shelters on the cliff are most brittle now. We must act before the next wave of torrential rain hits, targeting the attack on the Black Bear Gully cliff. As I taught you, lock the main carabiner onto the load-bearing ring. This imported rope has a Kevlar core, it can withstand 2 tons of static force. With the friction of the pulley, as long as you lock the carabiner, even an ox wouldn't fall. Let go. 1 meter at a time.
Uncle Dahe, you can't go down. The wind in this canyon below is too treacherous. If the rope gets frayed by the weathered rock, you won't even find a trace of your bones. It's all sheer, vertical cliffs down there, no footholds at all. We're really going to lose our lives here today.
Shut your mouth. Relax. 30 years ago, I made my living on these very cliffs. I know every single crack in the rocks down there like the back of my hand. Stop talking nonsense. Straighten the main rope for me on that green-yellow tree.
But the wind is too strong. Uncle, have you reached the bottom yet? It's too dark down there. I can't see anything.
Stop the rope. Lock the pulley.
Uncle, what's wrong? Don't scare me.
Send the waterproof bag down to me, quickly. Top-grade wild royal rock ear. This blind spot is full of them.
Oh no, a landslide. Uncle, rocks are going to fall.
Hold your main lock steady. Don't let go. Lock the rope. Don't move. Pull me up and out of the gully.
President Shen, it's getting dark. We absolutely need fresh royal rock ear for tonight's medicinal cuisine banquet. We can't get any right now. It has to work, no matter what. If we don't use this rare ingredient today, that billion-dollar project will fall through on the spot.
President Shen, who said you couldn't get top-grade rare goods? The things you wanted, I've brought them out for you.
Master Xiao, did you really go to the deadly Black Bear Gulch? This is simply a godsend. All copper is the absolute top-tier premium live goods, completely free of any damage. Chief Xiao, you really saved my life today. Quickly weigh and calculate on the scale. Shen Daisai, Shen Fensai, all are top-grade wild rock ear fungus, a full 80 jin. Xiao Beitu, great kindness need not be thanked. As for the goods from Black Bear Gully, as long as you can deliver, I'll buy them all at 5 times the highest market price. These 80 jin of premium rock ear fungus, plus the previous market price of 50 yuan per liang, def. 5 times that is 2,500 per jin. MNOWXYZ. 5 times is 2,500 per jin WXYZ. 5 times is 2,500 per jin WXYZ. 5 times that is 2,500 per jin. MNOWXYZ. 5 times that would be 2,500 per jin. I'll just round it up to a whole number for you. A huge sum of 400,000, arriving immediately.
How much? 400,000. This one bag alone could cover the down payment for an apartment in the city.
Sure, money earned with my life. I'll take it without guilt.
Master Xiao, with your incredible skills, let's sign a long-term cooperation contract.
A cliff climber picking some rock ears, that's just small potatoes. My real big business isn't on those 2 broken rocks. I'm going into Dead Man's Valley, to reopen the old forest farm, the mountain gate abandoned for 100 years.
Reopen the mountain gate? Uncle Dahe, how much machinery and how big an operation would that require? That's not something one safety rope can handle.
Just 2 legs won't get me far. Lao Wu, 350,000. This 8-wheel off-road truck with a hydraulic shovel and license plate, I'm taking it today.
Oh my goodness, Dahe, you must have robbed a bank on your trip.
Enough talk. This retired forestry king, with its roll cage and tracks, it's all top of the line. I was the one who drove it into Dead Man's Valley back then. Since you're paying real money, why wouldn't I sell it? But Dahe, I have to warn you, this iron beast drinks diesel like water, and without decades of solid skill, you can't handle it deep in the mountains.
Dad, stop it right now. Buying a car is such a big deal. Who gave you the guts to decide on your own?
I risked my life for this hard-earned money to buy a car. Why'd I need to report to you 2 ungrateful brats?
I heard at Black Wind Pass that you made hundreds of thousands this morning foraging. As long as you help me fill this compensation debt, I promise, I'll hire a car to pick you up and take you back to the city today.
Yes, Dad, if you use this huge sum of money to help Jianqi out of this emergency, I'll immediately go back and move your things out of that messy storage room, so you can sleep comfortably in the guest room. Dad, wouldn't it be great to go back to the city and enjoy your golden years? I promise I won't complain about that pine oil smell on you anymore. Isn't that enough? We're practically begging you. Are you really going to just stand by and do nothing?
Give you 350,000 to fill your bottomless pit. And then I'm supposed to be grateful and follow you back to the city, to continue living that life where you point fingers and call me a freeloader. Are you dreaming? Or do you think I, Xiao Dahe, am easy to bully?
Xiao Dahe, are you really losing your mind today? You'd rather waste this huge sum of 350,000 on a broken-down iron beast that can't even drive into the city, than save your own son's life?
Do you think the harsh natural disasters in the deep mountains will recognize that mouth of yours, which only knows how to swindle and cheat in the city? When I was hauling logs in Dead Man's Valley with this very truck, you weren't even old enough to have all your teeth. You want my money? In your next life. Lao Wu, the money has been transferred.
Xiao Dahe, how heartless you are. This is the path you chose yourself.
Xuanzi, grab the gear and get in the passenger seat.
Uncle Dahe, this truck's power is like a mad bull. Where are we heading now?
Look at the sky. A massive mountain flood and thunderstorm, a once-in-a-century event, is about to hit. Fasten your seatbelt. A hollow, century-old red pine, struck dead by lightning. The mycelium hidden underground must have exploded with this rain. Look at that dead tree, split by lightning up ahead. Golden honey lingzi, a pure wild, top-grade living mother plant. The roots of a top-grade mother plant are extremely fragile. They absolutely cannot get soaked by this bone-chilling rain. We need to dig it up, roots and all, right now.
Uncle, the landslide dam upstream has burst.
Don't let off the gas. Keep it idling. I'll go hook up the winch. The truck is too heavy. A single line won't be enough. Start the winch at maximum power. This is a century-old living golden honey lingzi. Not a single root hair was broken.
This is simply a miracle. For this top-grade living mother root, on behalf of the group, I'll offer the highest price of 200,000 and buy them all.
Transaction successful.
Master Xiao, all the roads down the mountain are destroyed. This is our expedition team's spare, high-spec off-road vehicle with satellite communication. The chassis has been reinforced with steel plates. You can borrow it. It'll be convenient for external communication.
I'll take it for 1.2 million. I'll borrow the car for now.
Uncle Dahe, we're rich. Once the rain stops, let's go back to the city and get a bigger house.
Go back to the city for what? The real big business is all in the mountains. President Chen. I'd like to borrow your satellite phone. I need to contact a heavy construction team from outside the mountain immediately. With a solid foundation that's sun-proof and lockable, I'm going to invest all this money into it, modifying it with ventilation and reinforced heavy steel doors, stocking it full of supplies and diesel. I'm going to build an unyielding, hardcore wilderness fortress on this high ground that no one, no mudslide, can flatten. No entry permit. What kind of idiots are you? Daring to barge into the death trap of the swamp path. Xiao Jianqi, stop that car right now.
Xiao Dahe, don't try to scare us with your tricks up there, trying to frighten people. You just dug around under a lightning-struck tree and made over 200,000, enough to build such an impressive military fortress. This dead man's valley is full of precious redwood buried for centuries. Why should you hog all the benefits?
Exactly, Dad. Don't even think about keeping it all to yourself. The hole in our project funds, today, must be filled with the timber from these deep mountains. If you dare to stop us, we'll report you for illegally occupying the forest.
Idiots. You don't even understand the basics of reading the mud bottom. The heavy rain just stopped. The top layer of mud has already been washed into the hollows underneath. That's nature's own meat grinder, a swamp. Even an Iron Man would be stripped bare if they went in there. You're actively seeking death.
What's going on? The truck is sinking. I can't back it out. The chassis is completely sealed by the mud. It's stuck.
Are you kidding me? I rented this heavy equipment at a high price.
The vehicle is sinking. Pull me out, quickly.
Uncle Dahe, what's wrong?
There's been a secondary collapse deep inside Dead Man's Valley. Shen Lanxiang's medical expedition team, looking for live samples, happened to enter the blind spot of that collapsed pit this afternoon. If we don't pull them out immediately, the entire team of over a dozen people will be buried alive under the mudslide. Quickly, start the heavy-duty tracked vehicle. Bring all the movable pulley blocks and high-strength load-bearing steel cables. Follow me into the valley to save them. The bottom is now completely blocked by mudslides. There's nowhere to even step. How can we save them? What are you panicking for?
Everyone stop. Shut down all engines immediately. Who owns this vehicle?
I'm the team leader. Please, save us.
Heavy-duty chainsaws, steel cables, illegally modified load-bearing winches. You don't even have the special prospecting license issued by the forestry station. This is an illegal gathering of substandard engineering vehicles, forcibly entering a controlled area, attempting to illegally log precious timber.
I didn't. We just got lost in the mountains and accidentally drove in.
You can save your explanations for the interrogation room.
The vehicle will be impounded, and you'll be fined another 500,000.
Dad, you were clearly standing up high, you saw everything. Why didn't you use the loudspeaker to stop us earlier?
As long as there's still a breath in them, I can snatch them back from the king of hell. If you're scared to die, don't call me, brothers of Xiao Dahe. Bring all the high-strength steel ropes and heavy-duty fixed pulleys from the tracked vehicle. If I die, so be it. I'll leave my old bones in the mountains. Lock the main steel cable to that 3-man wide green king tree, using a figure-8 double rope knot.
Dahe,
The cliff face is too brittle.
there are over a dozen people's weight down there. A single rope won't pull them up. The steel cable will snap.
Who told you to use a single rope? Add 3 sets of movable pulleys. Use the hydraulic winch of the tracked vehicle as the base. The pulley resistance multiplies. Lower the ropes. Secure everyone down there, on the fall arrestor. They're coming up. Everyone's alive.
Uncle Dahe, look, at the bottom of the pit where the mud receded, what's that shiny black thing?
5.2 million. This 1,000-year-old golden Nanmu, plus the life-saving grace for the expedition team, I, Shen Lanxiang, will pay this sky-high price for all of it. Every penny will be transferred to your account.
My old brothers, the money we earned with our lives, we'll split it evenly. 400,000 per person. Instant transfer.
Boss, this is too much.
The truck is yours. You were in command. We can't take so much. Stop talking nonsense. Take it. Take it back. Stand tall and live with dignity.
Uncle Dahe, something terrible has happened. That kid Jianxi has been driven crazy by the contractor. He just left little Xiaobao, who's 5, with the old station master and blindly rushed into the outer perimeter of the forest subsidence minefield to find the Medicine King by himself.
Help! Help! Someone save me!
Shut your stinking mouth. Tie this stability rope tightly around your waist. Oh.
Dad, let go. You'll be pulled down with me.
Hold on tight, even if it breaks my old bones. I'll pull you up today.
I insulted you for the mortgage, despised your mushroom soup, and forced you for money. I was wrong. I was truly blinded by money, almost lost my life, and nearly left Xiaobao without a father. I'm such a scumbag.
Tears won't wash away your mess, your project debts. I won't pay a single cent for you. Starting tomorrow, you'll work as a porter at the Qianshao Station lumber mill for the rest of your life. You'll use your own sweat and blood to fill your financial holes, penny by penny.
I'll pay it back. I'll carry logs. I'll never try to cut corners again.
Months later, the sun pierced through the clouds, illuminating the golden mountains.
Uncle Dahe, Jianshi carries sandbags every day now. He's truly turned over a new leaf. Uncle, you've given me all your tools. Where are you going?
The rules of the mountain. I've taught them on behalf of this forest. It's time for me to enjoy the comfortable life I've earned. Ha 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 ha.